Welcome to TAP's Industry Analysis TIA Spotlight. 3 questions in 9 minutes. Yes, a short amount of time, but it will absolutely be full of great stuff. My name is John Ragsdale, co-founder of TAP Innovations, and we have a special guest today, Kishore Tummala, CEO, founder of BundleN. Thanks for joining our show today, Kishore. However, before we get started with the questions, please introduce yourself and your company in less than 30 seconds.
Thanks for having me, John. I'm Kishore Tummala, owner of BundleN. So at BundleN, actually, we are a startup with the mission to ease the pain of full stack web development for our clients. So as you know, full stack development is a pain with so many moving parts like the front end, back end, microservices. So you can talk about streams publishing, subscribing, a lot of moving parts. So we are in the business to ease the pain of full stack business. So we bring a passion, innovation, and inspiration to the full stack business model.
Excellent, exciting stuff. Love the startup world, and glad you're taking a step into the world of development. Again, glad to have you today. We're going to jump right in. As we all know very well, we are experiencing one of the craziest world situations we've ever witnessed with COVID-19. So let's start with business challenges that you, your teams, your customers, or your vendors are experiencing in your industry. Question number 1, what are those challenges that you're facing since the COVID-19 stuff started disrupting this world?
A lot. As you know, we are in the middle of a pandemic. We are witnessing an unprecedented event. Lots of small businesses. Everything is closing. Retail closings. Airlines being shut. Auto manufacturing. Locally over here, we are seeing the Nissan plant being closed and also a GM plant being closed. With the businesses being shut everywhere, this is already creating ripple effects in our economy. New projects are being shelved everywhere. And this whole thing is having crippling effects on new startups like BundleN. So even for us, we already went ahead with some billboards and all that stuff. So even people not commuting and all those things are also impacting us directly. Not many people watching our billboards and all that stuff. So yeah, impacts everywhere.
Those are real challenges, and again, amplified by the fact that you're a startup trying to get things going. So with those challenges, what are you doing differently that you were not doing before?
Before actually, with more companies willing to spend, so we will be basically it's a ripple effect. So for us also, we'll have the confidence to be able to spend the money in the market. Now, for companies, especially BundleN, which are startups, we can't sit idle. We need to keep improving on our craft. So that is the best thing that you can do. Working on starting new internal projects that will help us position better when things get back to normal. Companies that are normal, digitally transformed, will have a better chance of survival in this harsh business climates, not only now, but in the future as well. So automating and having a right workflow is key to a lot of business operations. Even if you look at right now, the companies that are sustaining are the ones that are technically well set. So instead of serving also when we come back, when the economy comes back, we need to position ourselves in a right way, rather than waiting on what we can cater to our customers. So we need to start planning on providing what exactly our customers might need after coming back from COVID-19. Focus on the customer needs rather than like what we currently have, like probably what are all the things. That's exactly what we are doing here. So our one other thing is like provide value coming back from COVID. Like it's only a matter of time. We will come back. We'll get out of this mess. So when we get out of this mess, provide value to the businesses. Businesses will be hurting. Like there are a lot of businesses that will be hurting. So concentrate on providing better value, better quality, and improve the speed to market. And last but not least, like if possible, add more product offerings. The product offerings, like earlier, like I mentioned, uh, that are needed by the businesses. So concentrate on those things. So that is exactly what we are going to do. Keep your belts tight, but work try to survive is what we are going to do.
One thing I picked up from what you just described, think about being proactive, right? Think ahead of this curve, and again, think like your customers and be proactive and come up with some ideas of things that they might need. So great ideas. I love that. Kishore, for the last question, brainstorming question, think outside of the box question. If money and resources were not an issue, what would you do?
Startups actually do need like a lot of help with sales and marketing. So if money and resources were not an issue, I would definitely would like to boost up my sales and marketing spend. However, I'd if in the current scenario of the COVID-19 though, where even if I have money and resources, but my clients might not have money and resources, so I still would be careful with my money and resources, because increasing sales dollars or marketing staff might not be a good option if the clients are not willing to spend on new projects. So the best thing for me in this particular scenario would be to keep improving still, even if I have money and resources, and hope for this bloodbath of the economy to be done sooner rather than later.
Maybe we're over the curve. We're getting,
exactly.
a little bit of hints here and there. So maybe we're over that curve, and there's something in our sights. Again, excellent ideas, Kishore. Hopefully this video will inspire you and others to find ways to implement some of those ideas during this pandemic to help other people. Any final comments from you, Kishore?
Really thanks for having me. It is hard to start a business in the middle of a pandemic, and we all need to do look for the future, keep a positive attitude, and keep working. So that is all I can say, is keep working hard, improve your craft, and thanks for having me, John.
You bet. Thank you again, Kishore Tummala, CEO, founder of BundleN, for joining us here on TAP's Industry Analysis TIA Spotlight. Stay safe, 6 feet or more apart, and healthy, and let's work together to battle through these challenging times.